And what class are you in?
Lincoln 601.
Why did you choose this project, and what is it about?
It's about tsunamis, and I knew it because I did it in grade 3.
What did you learn by doing this project?
What causes them and what forms them.
Is this a research project or a experimental project?
It's a research project.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Trying to find some of the.
Liam? And were you by yourself, Liam, or did you have a partner?
Trying to find some of the facts.
Okay.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
Learning what causes them.
Make it it.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
2 weeks.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me about your project?
No.
My name is Sophia, and I'm from 601, and that's Jasmine.
My name is Jasmine, and I'm from 601.
Are you doing a research project or a experimental project?
We're doing a research project about human evolution.
Why did you choose this project idea?
Because it seems very interesting to learn where we came from.
What did you learn by doing this project?
We learned a lot of different things, like how humans evolved into how we are today.
What was your favorite part of this project and why?
I will admit there were some hard parts such as the research, but our favorite parts were probably decorating the backboard and finding out how we evolved.
What would you do differently, and how would you change it?
I think we could have done it differently by organizing our backboards nicer and adding a few more details.
And how is this research helpful to our society?
Because some people think that different races came from different species and treated them differently. So I think it's good that they know and get educated that we all came from the same thing.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me about your project?
I think it's just important for everyone to know what human evolution is because it's super educational and it's good for society to know how we became who we are today.
Liam, I'm from 601.
What's your project about and why did you choose it?
Naked eggs, and it's just a fun experiment, I guess.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I let it sit for too long. Now I have to not let it sit for long, I guess.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
There was barely any vinegar and barely any cups that I could use.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
The bounce, because it was fun and it bounced high a bit.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
8 days, 2 weeks.
Okay. What would you do differently, and what would you change about this project?
I would change some stuff on here and let it sit for this or longer.
My name is Julian, and I'm from 601.
What's this project about, and why'd you choose it?
It's about non-Newtonian fluids, and that's basically just cornstarch and water, and I chose it because I wanted to do something fun.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned nothing new because I used to play with this as a child.
What was your favorite part about this project?
Making the non-Newtonian fluid.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Well, I put some of the stuff into a balloon, but my friend stole it.
So, how long did it take you to do this project?
About a month.
Could you explain to me what non-Newtonian fluids are?
It's just basically cornstarch and water. And if you hit it, it's a solid, but if you touch it gently, it's a liquid.
So we're doing questions today for grade 6 science fair. What's your name and what class are you from?
601.
And what's your name?
GWMS.
Why did you choose this project and what is it about?
The sun.
What did you learn by doing this project?
The sun.
What are some difficulties you had doing this project? What was hard about the project?
I can go to the sun.
Chloe from 602.
Why did you choose this project and what is it about?
I chose zodiac constellations because I've always wanted to learn about them. So since we're doing science fair, I decided to choose them.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned probably that probably mainly about the stars and that.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
Mine was probably learning about the zodiacs.
And why?
Because I want to learn like what they mean.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Probably I'd have to say for mainly finding the pictures and that.
Is this a research project or a experimental project?
Research.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
I'd have to say about a month.
Is there anything else what you would like to tell me about this project?
I don't think so.
And one last question, what would you do differently or like how would you change it?
I probably would change it by putting more I would say maybe more about fun facts, probably.
We're from 602 and my name is Sanjana. My name's Drea.
What is your project about and why did you choose it?
Our project is about density. And what did we do to come up with this? We did a science experiment in elementary school, and it was just very little, and we made a density tower. So we kind of wanted to go further than that, and we wanted to find out why it did that, and we wanted to make a bigger density tower.
What did you learn by doing this project?
We learned what density is, of course, and what it is made out of, and it was really fun to make.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
Our favorite part was
probably the experiment because we had to buy all the liquids
and we got to
stack them on top of each other.
Yeah, we got to see it stack on top of each other, and yeah, we found out why it did that.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Well, it was the tower because the liquids needed to stack on top of each other perfectly.
And we didn't know if it would work because we accidentally put a different liquid in there that we weren't supposed to, and we weren't sure that the other liquids would be as dense. So we were kind of nervous about that, but it worked out good.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
It took us 2 days to finish the density tower.
And it took us for about a month. to do everything
backboard.
and research and everything.
What would you change or do differently about this project?
Maybe put a little bit more research into it and get maybe a better conclusion.
I'm Drake, and I'm in 602.
What is your project about, and why did you choose it?
So my project's about battery strength, and why I chose it is because, well, I like wanting to do like the strength of batteries, but also my family and I play a lot of like electronics, so batteries for Xbox controllers, TV remotes are, well, really good to know what the longest lasting are.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that just because some batteries that are used a lot seem like they have a lot of battery power doesn't mean they're the best batteries out there. And I also learned that and rechargeables also lose their ability to recharge.
What was your favorite part doing this project, and why?
My favorite part of the project was probably just finding the longest lasting batteries, just because like the science behind like the chemical reaction of the battery, which is the producing and the electrons that are being pulled in and produced, are really good.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
After a while, this started getting harder because I couldn't like use kill the batteries as often because I was doing other stuff or things like that.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
To kill the batteries, it was about 4 weeks, and just to do the backboard, probably like 2 weeks to do.
What would you change or do differently?
I would change like the way I put my paper because they're all horizontal, not vertical. I want them vertical next time, so that it takes up less room and I don't have to like make it curved.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me about this project?
Not really. It's just batteries are really fun to work with, and just finding them is really fun.
My name is Julian Vargas, and I'm in 602.
What is your project about, and why did you choose it?
So the project is an apple that's tied to a rope, and why I did this project is because to see how strong the apple is.
What was your favorite part about this project, and why?
Knocking out the highlighters and markers.
What did you learn by doing this project?
That you don't need to throw an apple to destroy things. You can just tie it to a rope and it can knock out things.
What were some difficulties you had with this project?
So, the pipe cleaners, they started falling off the apple. So I had to put tape on a lot of things, and the empty paper towel roll, I had to put a lot of tape because the empty paper towel roll will start wiggling, and yeah.
What were you doing in this picture?
I was showing my teacher the apple wrecking ball and the finishing touches.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
4 hours.
What would you do differently, and like what would you change?
Like the apple, because it's on its side, it's not straight, and yeah.
I'm Liam, and I'm from 603.
I'm Peyton, and I'm from 603.
What is your project about, and why did you choose this project idea?
How temperature affects magnetism, and I don't know why. I just thought of it. It seemed cool to do.
Yeah.
What did you learn by doing this project?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that temperature actually does affect magnetism, and I would have never guessed that.
Same as her. I really did not know that would happen.
What was your favorite part doing this project?
Experiment.
Probably Googling all of the pictures. I just really love pasting and stuff.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Difficulties, probably the backboard. As you can see, it's a little stitched together.
Yeah, probably a lot with the backboard. We struggled a lot with pasting everything, and we had to send in a couple documents because we messed up.
Yes.
How long did it take you to do this project?
I think a month?
No, more than that. Probably 2 months. Yeah.
1.5. What would you do differently, or how would you change it?
If I could change it, probably stitch up the backboard a bit more. Yeah, make the
Yeah, I'd probably just reorganize the backboard a lot.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me about your backboard or project?
We put a meme on it.
Rachel, and I'm from 603.
What is your project about, and why did you choose it?
Volcanoes, and I couldn't hear the last part.
Oh, and why did you choose this?
Because it's warm.
Huh?
We need one in Winnipeg.
True. What did you learn doing this project?
Can I quickly read it? That Frederick Williams, I can't pronounce the last part. In 1808, discovered the volcano, because I can't read that.
What was your favorite part about the project, and why?
When I was gluing these on, I was allowed to listen to music.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Figuring out a place, and my partner not being here because her mom has COVID.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
Well, in my brain, it's 300 bazillion years, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 half years. Like last year and this year.
What would you change or do differently about this?
The project.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me?
Because about the project, I would want to change it, because then I'd do it on 11 from Stranger Things, so she has psychic abilities. It would be probably more easier.
Thank you for answering.
Welcome. Okay, thank you.
Raelynn and in 603.
And Rohan.
And you're also from 603?
Yeah.
What's your project about, and why did you choose it?
Tsunamis, and we chose it because we always found tsunamis interesting, and we always wondered how they were formed.
And I chose it because there was a tsunami in my country.
There's random clapping. So, what did you learn by doing this project?
We learned that tsunamis are formed by an underwater earthquake, volcanic eruption, or landslide displaces a large amount of water, and that energy has to go somewhere, so it creates a large series of waves.
I learned that tsunamis are 7 feet or maybe higher.
What was your favorite part of the project, and why?
My favorite part was creating the backboard.
My favorite part was typing out because I got to use new words.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
What?
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Mainly just doing lots of the research and all the times that we were taking lots of breaks through.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
About a week.
Or 2 months, because we got 2 months to do this whole thing, so I'm pretty sure it took us 2 months.
Is there anything Well, actually, what would you change or do differently about this project?
Probably figure out lots more information and figure out where the pictures were taken and where the most tsunamis happened.
I would have put more pictures and more detail.
604.
Raelynn and
Autumn.
Okay, why did you choose this project idea and what is it about?
We chose this project idea because it's the only thing we can think of.
And we like space.
What did you learn by doing this project?
That we can die in space longer than we expected.
What was your favorite part of the project and why?
Being done with it. Because it was too hard.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
The presentation.
What were you... Wait. How long did it take to complete this project?
5 days.
No, 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah. What would you do differently and like how would you change it?
I'd make it way more prettier and do a different topic.
Yeah, same.
Farah from 604. Tori from 604.
Why'd you choose this project and what is it about?
We were originally going to go with dinosaurs, but our amazing teacher, Miss Pinkerton, decided to give us the idea of meteor craters.
Oh, what do I say? I'm sorry. What do I say?
It's fine if you don't say anything if your partner already said. Okay, so what did you learn by doing this project?
We learned that the size and the weight of the ball does matter.
What was your favorite part about the project?
Going over to each other's houses and making a huge mess of everything. Just drowning.
What were some difficulties you had with the project?
Every time we dropped a ball into the water went out, so we didn't measure the water in the first place.
What are you doing in this picture?
We're dropping balls in the water and seeing which one makes the biggest crater.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
Half an hour to an hour. Oh, like a few weeks then.
So my name is Jaden Salvador and I'm in the class 605.
What's your project about and why'd you choose it?
So my project's about can water float on water. I chose it because it's different and unique from the others because this one just seems interesting to me because it was like really unique and original, it felt like.
What did you learn by doing this project?
So I learned that salt can increase the density of fluids. So that's basically if you put salt into any type of liquid, it'll increase the density.
What was your favorite part doing this project?
The experiment, because I think with most experiment projects, the most exciting part is the experiment because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen, and it's nerve-wracking.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
For one, the materials, because like when one time like I put my materials down on the floor and then the janitor thought it was garbage.
What were you doing in this picture over here?
Basically I was like doing the experiment. I was putting like fresh water on top of salt water. Because that was like the fresh water bottle and this is the salt water bottle. The yellow liquid is just the fresh water and the purple liquid is the salt water.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
I would say like 1 or 2 months.
What would you change and what would you do differently in this project?
Not much really. I would just like for the materials, I would just like be careful on where I put it. And for the hypothesis, I did it like after I did the research, so I would like put my hypothesis before I did the research.
My name is Thomas Gray,
And what class are you in?
605.
Why did you choose this project idea and what is it about?
That seemed interesting to me.
What is your project about?
It's about the Titanic.
What was your favorite part about this project?
Just figuring out things about the Titanic.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Sorts of supplies, that stuff.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
About 2 weeks.
What would you change or do differently?
Probably make a model of the Titanic.
We're in grade 6 and my name is Gracelynn. My name is Kira.
What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
Our project idea was vaccines. We chose this because we wanted to see what they put in our body with vaccines.
And it's just that because of COVID and stuff, people like react to it, and we just wanted to know what's in there and stuff.
What did you learn by doing this project?
We learned that vaccines could help us a lot and that it's okay to get them even if you're scared.
The front, the tail that you put at the end of the end? Beginning of the end?
And our immune system like triggers stuff and like Peglogon helps and stuff.
What was your favorite part about the project and why?
That we actually got to get some ideas what they actually put in vaccines.
Yeah, same.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Sometimes it was difficult actually to find what they put in vaccines because sometimes they don't tell us to keep it a secret, so that's why we don't know what we put in it.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
About 3 weeks or something, right?
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
What would you change or do differently?
We would. What do you think?
I think we would add more stuff, like in different categories.
And like, make it more like not messy, I guess.
Autumn, and classroom 605.
Why did you choose this project and what is it about?
It's about what gummy bear will grow bigger in like plain water and salt water. And I chose it because I thought it would be an interesting project to research.
What was your favorite part about the project and why?
Doing the experiment because it was just neat to see it grow.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that gummy bears were invented in 1922, and gummy bears are actually made of pig fat.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Pardon?
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
I didn't really have any difficulties. I didn't have any difficulties.
How long did it take you to complete this project, like all of it?
A month.
What would you change or do differently?
I think I would probably put more words than pictures next time.
I'm Corey from 605.
What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
My project is astrology, and I chose it because I like constellations from space.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that Pisces is one of the first zodiacs, and so is Aries.
What was your favorite part about the project?
Constellations.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Probably researching about the newest zodiacs.
How long did it take for you to complete this project?
A month?